What's good, y'all? Today I saw that Boosie has some allegations going around. I'm curious to see what's up, so we're gonna watch this together. Video by our boy Poetic Flacco. The Boosie allegations are horrifying. Oh goodness. Let's see what's going on here.
The Boosie allegations are horrifying. Boosie just responded back. Everything is escalating as the minutes go by. What Boosie is currently dealing with, a lot of rich and famous men have also dealt with it. A random woman coming out the woodworks to accuse you of the most heinous crime possible.
I'm ready to tell my story, how I was sodomized and by the rapper that goes by the name of Boosie.
Sodomized.
This took place when I was 5 years old.
Wait, is this a filter? Is this a filter? Look at her eyebrows. That doesn't look natural. I mean, I know it's a filter, but like, is it like a fake eyebrow filter?
He dated my mother back around the 2000s, and he was a very violent person, what I can remember. He was very nice to me in the beginning, and it went about him coming around a few times after the fact, and he started to act like a different person. One night, my mother was asleep, and he came in, and he started to abuse me. Then around that time, I actually can remember I was sleeping. It was midnight. It was dark. I was sleeping in my bed at my grandfather's house. And I can remember him sexually me, and he was on top of me. He was on top.
Anyways, yo, what's the price of tea right now in China, man? Because, yo, cut it out, man. Listen, I have pretty good discernment. There's something very off about this. It's terrible acting. It's terrible acting. Not a tear.
Okay. Because that's what I was thinking too. Like, is it just me, or is just me and Flacco thinking like that? Something was off with that. Something was off with that whole like response or whatever. Something was off with that. Like, it didn't seem genuine to me, honestly. And you know, if that did happen, then you know, I hope justice is served. But that didn't seem legit. I don't know. But I'm glad he said something about it too, because I was thinking to myself like,
is dropping, his crocodile,
and that freaking that filter is crazy.
Without tears, this all screams clout chasing. I know. A lot of y'all probably gonna call me a victim blamer. Now listen, man, right? When the Talil thing happened, y'all know I was on this channel taking the side of the woman. In this case, yo, anybody who is obviously and clearly trying to make themselves cry like that, bruh, trying to fake their voice, rumbling, I mean, hey, cut the malarkey, bruh. Now, she would continue with the story. It sounded more unbelievable as it continued than as it started. Like, I don't know who bought this. I don't know if a soul is watching this and claiming, oh my God, Boosie, you monster. The only people who believe this are the people who already hate Boosie and want something to have on Boosie. But Boosie will respond back, and let's just say she's in a world of trouble, and she's already trying to hide her tracks.
He was on top of me, and I cried,
like,
and I kicked, and I screamed.
You shouldn't be able to see your eyebrows below this, right? Am I tweaking? You shouldn't be able to see your eyebrows if your hair comes down to here to your eyes. You shouldn't be able to see this. What kind of filter does she have on right now? I'm sorry, I'm just stuck on that. It looked like a freaking animated Pixar film. Okay.
And I told him to stop. He kept he wouldn't stop. And I can remember him whispering in my ear, and that I would never have a true love. He would always be my first love. I can remember me biting him, kicking, screaming for him to get off of me. I was having seizures. I can remember this man leaving me on the floor covered in blood.
I'll say if this did happen, that's messed up though. That's messed up.
But he left my grandfather's house and left me covered in blood, passed me a towel, and told me that I had to clean so I can clean myself. He cleaned himself. He gave me a towel for me to clean myself. And I can remember him leaving the house. I was so tired. I had to crawl to my mother, covered in blood.
He crawled over to her mama in blood. Now, wouldn't your mama, any mama, call the police if that's the case? It's not even like he did it and it was a secret. You're saying he did it so violently, you was having seizures in the middle of it, and you crawled over to your mama in blood. If mama knows you are somebody who got seizures, if that's true, I feel like mama will call the police instantly, right? Like they will for sure call the police. And if it's grandpa's house, isn't grandpa in his room? Can't you just walk over to grandpa's room and tell grandpa? This just seems so unbelievable that I don't even know why she tried to get this off, bruh. But it backfired badly on her. I think people like her is anticipating that this get big enough to where they get TikTok followers, but it don't get big enough to where the artists see it and is forced to respond back. But in her case, unfortunately for her, Boosie responded back. Boosie was not going for the slander. Now,
right,
Boosie makes it perfectly clear he's not going to let this slide, and he's going to hold her accountable for this lie.
They got this line and gave me fake accusations, saying I raped her when she was 5 years old, and gave me the worst accusation a man could have in the world, bro, you know. So I'm suing this defamation of character. I just left the lawyer's office. I need her real name. I got $1,000 to anybody who got her real name. I need her brother's real name, her cousin's real name, her mama real name, her grandpa real name. I'm gonna take everything from this.
What you finna do, Boosie?
If you know her kids' names, the schools they go to, I won't post them. I'm finna show this bitch that I'm not to be with. You know.
He sound like he about to send the goons to her doorstep.
I mean, this some crazy shit, you know. Somebody probably paid this girl to do this shit, but whoever paid them, you done. I mean, you done. But I'm suing this girl for defamation of character on my name. Anybody, I got money, bro.
One thing I'm wondering is, does he even know who this girl is? Like, did he actually date her moms back in the day in the 2000s? Because that would be one of the first things I would say. I'd be like, I don't even know who this woman is. Like, I don't even know who she is. I don't even know who her mama is. Nothing. Like, he's just kind of, I don't know. I really don't know how I would handle an accusation like this, to be honest. I don't even know how I would handle it, because I've never had to be in this situation, but it's just like, I don't even know who this is. That's actually something weird. Like, if you like, what do y'all think? If y'all was like a famous person, a widely well-known person, and somebody came to you with accusations like this, would you either A, just go out and deny it, like, nah, I didn't do that, and maybe even try to give proof or evidence that you didn't do it? Or would you B, just not even respond to it because you already know it's not true? Like, I think for me, I would probably lean more on the side. But it's a big accusation, though. And if you don't say anything, some people might think that'll make you look a little bit more suspicious, and some people might not. Like with the David thing. Y'all know the David, he they found his little girlfriend in his car. Like he, as far as I know, he never said anything about it. But that kind of made him look a little bit more suspicious. It almost looked like his lawyers were like, "Don't say nothing about this" type stuff. Even though I think he did it, I think it's already been confirmed that he was on that. He was screwed from the get go. So that's probably why he didn't say nothing, because he couldn't say nothing. But anyways, like I don't know what to do, because like if I'm well known on the internet and I just get like some slander or something, I'm probably not going to reply to it. Like to me, it would be the same as if you walk up to me and say like, "You're not black." Then I'm just like, "Well, look at me. I'm black, so it has no effect on me," or something like that. Somebody says something that you just not, shouldn't really affect you. It doesn't really warrant any response. But with this, I don't know. What would y'all do? How would y'all handle this? If you just didn't do something and got an allegation like this, how would you handle it? Like, how would you reply to that? Curious.
Everybody got this girl name. I got money. You got where she work at. I'm trying to get this filed to her. This fake crying on the internet. Like this is a shame. You know, the lengths people go. But yeah, if you trying to make you a quick 5,000 a day, I need information on this girl. I need her real name, addresses, all that, man. You know, I'm gonna show this ain't to be with. I'm finna. You want Joe's? You want play with me? You want play with my name? I'm gonna show you.
Boosie is about to learn a terrible lesson as to why our society is so effed up. Our society is so effed up because a woman like that has nothing to lose. A woman like that makes minimum wage. A woman like that don't really have a pot to piss in. Don't really have people who love her.
He
don't really have an observant amount of money. Don't really have a business you could take from her. And you know how I know that? If she did, she wouldn't be on the internet doing this. That's just a fact. So you're about to waste a couple $100,000 in lawyer fees for a woman who works a minimum wage job at Dollar Tree probably to take what from her? Like her Dollar Tree check? You can't touch that, I don't think. Right? And you'll probably have to go through like hell. You'll have to go through probably hell to collect on that, and you will never see that money. And somebody like her would probably be like working a minimum wage job there like the rest of their life, man. So now I'm glad he's doing it, right?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like when false accusations come up or false allegations come up, then you got to pay all this money to the lawyers to plead your case and prove your innocence. And then after that, even if you do prove your innocence, like beyond a shadow of a doubt that you didn't do whatever you were allegedly doing, then you still have backlash from it. You're still going to have a bunch of people that didn't see the news of you being proven innocent. So they're still going to think what they think that's negative about you. And then you're just out of this money just to get minus all this money and then right back to where you were beforehand. It's unfair. Like, I think that, like when false accusations are proven in court to have been false, there should totally be more punishment on the accuser and some sort of repayment to the accused. There should be more than that. It shouldn't be just like, "Oh, well, I guess you didn't do it. All right, go about your day." Like, nah, I just spent all this bread on these lawyers and blah, 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 just to prove innocence. And now my name is tarnished from here on then just because of this. Like, this is not cool. Not cool.
Because, you know, a couple $100,000 is nothing if that means defending your reputation and proving that you did not do that to a 5-year-old girl. $100,000 is nothing. But he's going to learn a hard lesson because it's not going to feel good. It's going to feel good clearing your name, but it's not going to feel good pouring a couple $100,000 into this to go after a woman who probably don't got $30 in her bank account. Now, Boosie would make a follow-up video where he would just be super vulnerable and honest about how stressed he is about this entire situation.
Oh, man, bro. I'm going through a lot today, bro. My lawyers really need help, man. So I can file charges on this woman for lying on me, you know. I'm stressed out right now, bro. Like, I'm so stressed out right now, bro. Like, just the lowest of the lowest, you know. Ain't no people stoop this low, man. I mean, this lady done post all this.
I can't even lie. Like, looking at this right now, it almost don't seem like he's as concerned as he's saying he is either. This whole thing is weird to me. I really don't know. Because on one hand, the girl, the accuser, is looking like just not credible. But he's over here just like, oh man, stressed out. Oh man. But then again, I don't know how one would usually react in this situation, but this all just looks fishy. This is all wrong. But who is the girl? Who is the girl and who is her mom? We need more information.
False information about me, bro.
What's the mom got to say?
I need a real name on this lady so my lawyers can handle this the right way, you know. That's what I need from my fans, bro. Like, for her to post all this stuff and don't want to post her real name, you know. Stuff you say on social media, it's follow you forever, and it's the worst of the worst, you know. Just feel like it's a campaign to bring me down, you know. So if you're a fan of me, man, just help me find this lady so I could go the proper way. I could do the right thing and get this lady served.
I feel bro pain, bro. I feel bro pain so much, man. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I dealt with something similar. And a lot of y'all say, Flacco, stop speaking on. Yo, I dealt with something similar, bro. And it pissed me off, man. Yo, a YouTuber, multiple of them, found paperwork, right, with a family member of mine with the same last name, but a different first name, because obviously, and they used my family member's paperwork to say those were my charges. And they knew it wasn't me. They knew my name wasn't David Jolly. They knew my name was Frederick. They knew this.
I remember this.
They spread that paperwork. They lied on me. And it took me having to come online to show people, look, like, here's my ID. This is not me. Yo, here's the person's mugshot. This is not me. It took me going above and beyond. And people will see that happen to me and then say, I'm tripping for being mad at those content creators. I'm tripping for being vindictive. I'm tripping. I'm tripping for being pissed off at content creators who lied, deliberately lied, knowing that was not my paperwork, knowing I don't have felonies, knowing I've not been in prison. They know this. I'm as squeaky clean as it can get. Right? As squeaky clean as it can get. They know this. I've never had no weird stuff in my past, no weird stuff with no woman in my past, but they lied deliberately for content. Right?
I feel you, Flacco. Let's get back to Boosie.
So, right, you know, like, the purpose of this video is to highlight Boosie's response.
I need help, bro, you know. I need a private investigator, man. I'll pay whoever, man. Just.
All right, I think we got the gist of it. But basically, so I don't even know what to think of this. Like, my first thought was the girl making the accusations just looked like she was putting on the show. Like what Flacco said, it looked like she was just trying to fake some tears. that filter was making everything just terrible. She looked like she was from Moana or something. And she gave such vague details. I guess I don't know how many details she would want to give about that if that happened, but it just seemed like such a just kind of made up story or whatever, something like that. And Boosie, I don't know what he's going through about it, but I was also thinking, if somebody just makes an accusation of you and puts it on their social media, does that, like, without like filing an actual police report and getting witnesses and evidence, blah blah blah, does that mean anything? How much can that actually affect you if somebody just goes out and says that? Like, I don't know, without like official documentation of that claim. I don't know. It's really weird, but I mean, I don't want to be just super quick to just be like, oh, she's lying, he ain't do it, whatever. Because if it did happen, then, you know, Boosie needs to serve justice for that, or justice needs to be served to Boosie for that. But I don't really buy it myself, but, you know, I ain't finna be labeled as no victim blamer or something like that. So I really don't know, but I'm curious to know what y'all think. What do y'all think? Put it down in the comments what you think. Do you believe Boosie, or do you believe the accuser? Because I really don't know. But that's gonna be it for this one, man. Thank you for tuning in. I got some more stuff coming for y'all here. So stay blessed. Love y'all. And peace out.